Bitcoin Casino Affiliates presents.
How will Bitcoins affect Denmark's cash-free economy? Our society evolves very fast, and it's only a matter of time before we will stop using cash to buy things and transfer completely to a cashless economic infrastructure. There are many European countries which are trying to persuade people to stop using cash to pay for both services and goods. That seems like a logical step, as cash transactions can be a nuisance, especially when dealing with charge amounts. That's not the only downside to a cash transaction. The list is long and extensive, and if it's up to Danish government officials, Denmark could very well become a completely cash society sometime in the future. The move towards cash-free. It's not easy to imagine that cash will no longer be a part of our everyday routine. As most of us have experienced, we don't use cash very often, but still there are many situations where we just do not have any other choice. Buying an ice cream, going out for drinks, or getting a bagel are just a few examples where we have no other alternative but to use cash. Of course, there are countries where you can pay for your everyday essentials with a credit card or a bank card. However, if you take a moment to think about it, you will soon realize that banks control your funds every step of the way. If your bank is experiencing some difficulties, you won't be able to make a purchase because the credit card won't work. If you use cash, situations such as this one will never happen. If you have a misfortune and your cash gets stolen, there's no way to retrieve it. Also, bills are not resistant to moisture, water, fire, and can be torn up. That's how things are, and there is nothing anyone can do to change them. Cash is connected to a region where you live. For instance, if you live in the US, you will have to pay for everything in USD. But if you live somewhere in Europe, you'll have to pay euros. We've learned how to live with these hassles, but there are ways to bypass that and to liberate our currency from all these troubles, so to speak. Denmark as a cash-free economy. The Ministry of Finance in Denmark has come up with a strategy where they allow certain businesses to turn away buyers who can't pay electronically. That will not be the case with every single business in the country. It will be limited to restaurants, gas stations, and clothing stores. If this idea turns into reality, changes would be visible starting in 2016. This strategic move may be seen as rather drastic, but there is a perfectly logical reason behind all that. Denmark wishes to be a cash-free economy and has taken the first logical step. Using Bitcoin will help Denmark lower the cost related with dealing in cash. Digital payments rise each year, and the competition is high. Apple Pay, Google Pay, PayPal, and now the newest payment method has been introduced, the Bitcoin cryptocurrency. What kind of a role could Bitcoin have in Denmark's cash-free economy? Until now, Denmark and Bitcoins had nothing to do with each other. However, as Denmark is getting ready to become a cash-free economy, they look upon Bitcoin as a way of getting their goal. Denmark has 3 Bitcoin ATMs, and they are all located in Copenhagen, the capital of the country. If Denmark really makes the transition, it will be very interesting to see if additional Bitcoin ATMs will be displayed across the entire country. The Danish Bitcoin community has made some efforts and succeeded in influencing Denmark's tax board, who soon after made the decision to declare Bitcoin tax-free in 2014. Whatever people make, loss or profit, it won't be taxed.
You were listening to a Bitcoin Casino Affiliate production.